Ye bebumo. Me kwa be se ni rap no kwa ma fena bonaba so. Ye bebumo da. Ye hu se rap wa sati woni de. Da bia ye ba bebumo.
I think that we have overpampered nurses. We have overpampered doctors in this country. Doctors are the most useless people you can ever find. Elsewhere, nurses are the most useless people you can ever find.
No, I was here. Two stories be and 2 videos be bro. Now, JB kind, say, co-host of Onua FM and also Onua TV. All can say nurses, say, Oko hospital na omo misbehavior, so buomo. 2, I want to say about Kubin so I also Akokotran a classic FM. Na also insights and also advocate say nurses useless a year a grow ahoro eso nanso Ghana ya so omo so amomutimo ayomo de enti enomo e kan sansem we ye de hunchire mu nyina no e de bro finish media message also subscribe to YouTube channel no na face wa like video e de ama me share ma foforo enya bi hwe na fe for comment so bra e wo comment section ho e ma me now I was just about bear 1 week ni ana aye abrante ba kwa ono ni din e de Raf chese utimi se Raf de kamea se wagidi eyepa e wo Ghana ha say ye beka o lidi amafo for demonstrations any ade now ade say na omo e ko ba bi na omo konya accident eti no accident ni mo no omo rushe omo nkrofo no e de omo eba eye rich hospital e wo enkran ene ne potable na eno omo koduru ho no na omo nua no epra eyepa eti enu mo no ana chese Raf mo cancer nurses and doctors they say omo nua ne condition no critical tie be ya omo share omo attend to year omo nua no because moja etu no ne ade no anhwe ya na omo nua no etimi afamu ahwe omo nkwa na no mo ana nurse ni ya na adata ma wo ho no ka che omo so omo nkọ no omo nkọ je card enfambra na Raf ebufu ye say then die nti na ye nua ne da moja mu na ye say wo de mo attend to nipa ne be akọ ye de mo hwehwe no ama mo na mo ka sasem we e de a cheye eti e ba sa na ebufo ba ye ema Raf ekotwe camera video nurse ni no ekeka na adwene e wo Rage Hospital wa na enye asem keto akra now ye be che Raf e de kokoshim say de okokoye ye no e wo Rage Hospital no na enya de se ese efata eti ekochi no e de nishim na no ana okopiem e wo Onua TV Onua TV co-host baako Eka said in fact Sanya mana aya na ekoso e wo hospitals no aya na ha adwene yie pa if we say nurses and doctors no omo dwumadi omo die no ene ne ma bi suba bi omo dane di wo hospitals no ensem fatakra na obi ni obi aba na epokromoje etu no musise mu onkoje card from that card no obeko ni pa wo ho no nya asem ketwa na da ba no obeko koje card na ba no hwe ni nwa ni ti omo de Raf ye no ne kwan so no na ono so advocate anaso o ka e de acha afofo say oko hospital na doctor ana nurse ni bi ekeka sanse hunu ni bi kire wo busuani na odawa owu na mummu omo eno de mumbu omo pa na mo fo mo nche na o so ono kwa so ohu Raf o be sa che Raf ade
ye dabu mo so bi aye sa wo ye na ye guy no ye nche no
o se ye chi guy
o cho me be demonstration ya be the mo guy na o se media me fo aso wo mummu
o se ye chi guy
I'm sure say range for mo he say omo unity ni o mo ta he onua pa ye dabu mo da bia ye mummu what
o se ye chi guy no
me kwa be se ni Raf no kwa ma fena bonaba so omo what the video no video ni pa da ha owu ni pa ni wu ni pa no owu mo me sha o se ye nkwaje card ankasa abrochire wu hu bi in fact okwa private hospital kwa Ghana ha no mo a Ghana ha de ye private no ye nkan sure say kokwaje card bra ansa ya behwe meanwhile baby akwaje card no enipa someone ni paketwa omo so yare omo busiafo baje card on kwa se be san no ho no kokwaje private hospital wu we bi ho these are aban hospitals Yebebo mo da. Ye who say Ralph was setting when the Debbie Yebebo.
All right.
Who was with a vacation? Or Miss Bienwa? No. What is that?
I was saying,
Attacking doctor.
All right.
And doctors let me blame mom at this point because doctor not consulting you.
All right.
abisha ena yekokotie edi free ye nnuaba no enso eho eba ye na enochi ena owura ba ko a wono so edi Haruna Mohammed wono executive director of Alliance for Justice and Equity ono so ekotena Classic FM na ono so can say in fact sani ama na ya na ekoso ewo oman Ghana mu say especially your hospitals no ade say entwa enye kra na ukọ enkuro ahoro so a omo the most useless people are other countries now. Nurses and doctors. And yes, I be our cause useless. So omo debi. No omo jumano. Young value na empokrano. Omo juma bi omo di na man for any said that enko doctors any nurses. Nanso Oman Ghana mo ade ya so doctors so any nurses so na say you omoti Ghana ha na jimi semon ko a enkwose semon ko a e na omu edi.
I don't know. Kwame, me, some of us who have traveled across
Class
the globe,
1.3 FM.
I dare say that we are jokes in this country. We are complete jokers in this country. I'm telling you. Kwame, we have lives and properties to save as a country. The only person in this country who does not contribute anything to the growth of this economy called Ghana in this country is the madman. Is the madman. And even with the madman has what? Right to live, right to breathe, and under no circumstance that anybody deprive the madman of these two essentials. I think that we have overpampered nurses. We have overpampered doctors in this country. Elsewhere, doctors are the most useless people you can ever find. Elsewhere, nurses are the most useless people you can ever find. Useless in quote, not us in there. They don't have anything to offer. But they don't regard them as people who should be doing things that, I mean, to rather look at people as not human beings, therefore they don't deserve the attention. I mean, you choose the profession, nobody chose it for you. The nurses in this country, for me, I think politics in this country has spoiled a lot of things. Let me put it this way. Kwame, I don't know if you have experienced an altercation between you or a family member in any of the hospitals in Ghana.
I have.
You have. And what was the experience? Can you share?
It was crazy. That's all I would say.
So is it nice? And I said this, that they chose the profession by themselves. Nobody choose that. If it is a family, if it is a parent, if it is nobody forced them. You know the rules and the ethics of that profession before you join. Because you are taught how to give essential service. You are taught how to handle emergencies. You are taught as a doctor how to prioritize certain sickness.
Class 91.3 FM.
You are prioritized. Kwame, me sitting here in the US that I've been, and I know, even if you are going to die in the next minutes and you are able to walk to the hospital and then they see another person who is even pretending and then manage to be in the ambulance. The moment they hear the siren, whether Kwame you are attending to somebody, whether you are doing anything that is needful, whether or not, you need to forgo everything and then rush to save life. That's the presumption. But here is not the case. Here, it's as if that because they don't receive their salary, they should punish human beings to death, so that the government will see that, yes, I'm punishing people to death, therefore pay me my money. That's foolishness. Every one of us, if anybody pretends that, look, what happened doesn't serve these people right, even though it is wrong to assault anybody by law of this country, but anybody who has ever had experience of being malhandled by a nurse or a doctor, you will not sympathize with them. As I sit here, my wife is a nurse, and I say it, she comes home every day and says, look, this profession I'm living is bad, this profession is no good. She said this, and finally changed the profession to become what's the disease control officer. I don't want to mention the hospital name. Yes, my wife is a disease control officer. Because you will see nurses perpetrating crime, full glare, or in the presence of their authority.
Some.
That's what I'm saying. Nurses, look, I won't say some. All of them are the same.
It cannot be all. It cannot be all.
I agree with you, but that is my position. No, I can't say all of them. No, I cannot. But I'm saying that nurses, by their training, by the uniform they wear, they represent one bad nut. Didn't all of them. Kwame, if you look at the matter, I listen to both sides, and I follow every day. I advocate for people who have one way or the other been malhandled. Kwame, I am telling you, if you see negligence that led to people's death,
Class 91.3
and if
FM.
we allowed the constitution to say sue and follow it to the letter, I'm telling you, you won't have one single nurse operating. Doctors connived with nurses to kill people deliberately, experimenting people's lives. Kwame, it's bad. It's bad that because I am giving essential service, because I am a nurse, I can do anything and people will support me. Is it the case? Kwame, me in the US, I said I had a cat, and this is my cat. Kwame, somebody told me if you walk there, you might die. Oh. Yes, because every now and then there are emergencies, and once you are able to walk and get there, they presume or they assume that, look, maybe yours is better, but somebody is being rushed because the person is about losing their lives, so they will rush to the person. So every now and then, so also go in the ambulance. So you order ambulance at your luxury. The ambulance will come and pick you. And once and as if you are dying, you are treated within the next minute. Here, the ambulance will arrive, and there's not even wheelchair to go and pick the ambulance, the patient.
How is that the nurse's fault?
I'm just saying that when I say there's no swivel chair or bed to go and, it is because the nurses there would deliberately find a way to give you an excuse. I have been to a place.
If there's no wheelchair, there's no wheelchair. If there's no bed, there's no bed.
I am saying that I have. Oh, you don't get my point. I'm saying that, for example, Kwame, you have decided, or you picked a patient to a ward, relieve of the patient, and then leave the chair or the bed there and come to sit down somewhere. Then at the end of the day, whatever happens, the next moment you have a patient, and then you are now running around to see whether you have a free chair to go and lift a patient or a free bed.
I was saying, and someone, also after say Ralph, Kofi, Rich Hospital, and Tawana, and I said, Sandy man, AC, and a man for, and so Acho Madrian, and I said, Sandy Pa, and so Acho Madrian, the one some, and so Eddie Emma, Phoenix Media. Mess also subscribe to YouTube channel, not visual like video, Eddie, I'm a share my phone for your vision, if I comment back, I will comment section, Emma.